Hola, ¿cómo están? En el episodio anterior aprendimos 2 reglas más para los verbos regulares. ¿Se acuerdan?
Try significa intentar y su pasado es tried. La regla es que si el verbo regular termina en consonante Y, entonces quitamos la Y y le agregamos al verbo la terminación IED.
Drop significa caer y su pasado es dropped. La cuarta regla consiste en repetir la última consonante y agregar ED.
Unit 5, Lesson 8. We visited the zoo. Organizarán información para redactar una historia en tiempo pasado.
¡Hola! Gracias por acompañarnos en el programa de hoy. En esta ocasión, tendremos la oportunidad de organizar información del pasado para escribir una historia.
Hi, Miguel. How are you doing with your homework?
I'm almost finished. Thank you for letting me use your computer.
Did you save your document? It's raining. If there is a blackout...
Oh no! You're right! I didn't save it. No! My homework!
I'm so sorry, Miguel. What was your homework about?
I had to write a story using verbs in past tense. I worked on it all day long. Now it's lost.
Okay. First, we need a flashlight. Then, we can think of something to solve your homework problem.
You're right. Let me go and find some flashlights then. Jimena told me there are 3 flashlights in the drawer. Maybe in these old boxes. Here they are. And what is this? Some photos. Who are these people?
Where did you find these photos? They are so old.
I found them in the attic. Who are all these people?
Well, this is me. 40 years ago. It was 1972. I lived in Mexico City with my parents. This is me. And those are my school friends. We visited the zoo and I took this picture.
Is this you? You were so young.
I was 15. I remember that day. We went to Chapultepec. We visited the lake. Then we went to the museum. And finally, we visited the zoo. We had so much fun.
Yes, you look very happy. And the rest of the photographs?
Oh, these photographs tell a story. Do you want to hear it?
Yes, and maybe I can use your story for my homework.
That's a great idea, Miguel. Well, do you see this photograph? This is Antonio. He was 17. One of his brothers took this picture. This day, he went to work and then he studied for the final exams. He was so tired.
Is this Antonio? He looks so young. So, Antonio and you went to the same school?
Yes! One day, I went to the movies with my boyfriend.
Did you have a boyfriend?
Oh, yes. His name was Federico. He was very popular. That day, he invited me to the cafeteria, and then we went to the movies. Finally, we took this picture. Look. Then, Antonio appeared. We just saw a great movie.
Did you really like it? I think it's horrible.
Jimena, is that you?
Hi, Antonio. This is Antonio. He's a friend from school.
I see. Nice to meet you, Antonio.
What are you doing here?
First, we went to the cafeteria. And after that, we decided to see a movie.
And you liked the movie?
No, it's horrible.
Well, I liked it.
Me too.
Well, nice to meet you. Goodbye.
Hi, Antonio.
Bye, Jimena.
Come on, Jimena.
I can't believe it. Antonio was in love with you, but you had a boyfriend.
Yes, and that boyfriend was very jealous.
Oh, what boyfriend?
Antonio, Miguel found these old photos. Then I decided to tell him our love story.
Oh, I didn't remember these photographs.
This is you, isn't it?
Yes, that's me. I remember that day. I woke up very early. Then I prepared breakfast for my brothers and sisters. Then I went to school. After that, I worked all afternoon. Finally, when I got home, I went to bed.
And these are your brothers and sisters, right?
Yes, I had a lot of brothers and sisters. We were very poor. And that's why I had to work.
Where were you when you took this picture?
I think that day we enjoyed a walk in the woods. And then we ate some tacos at a little restaurant near our house. After that, I worked all day long in the department store.
Did you work in a department store?
Yes, Antonio worked in a department store. After that day, at the movies, I met him in the store.
Really?
Yes, I went to buy a dress for the graduation party.
Oh, yes! I remember that day.
Antonio?
Jimena, what are you doing here?
I want to buy a dress for the school party. And you? Do you work here?
Yes, I do.
I didn't know. And are you going to the school party?
No, I can't. I have to work that day. Besides, I don't have a dance partner.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Well, if you want to see the dresses, we need to take the elevator. Come with me.
And so, we went to the elevator.
Yes, then the lights went off, just like now.
What? You were trapped in the elevator?
Yes, it was so romantic.
First we were very scared, but after that, we started to talk and laugh. We didn't want the lights to come back on.
And then you bought the dress?
Yes, you can see the dress in this picture.
Were you at the graduation party?
Yes, but my boyfriend never came.
What? Why?
Well, I will tell you that part of the story. Can you see this picture?
That's you? Wearing a tuxedo? And who was the other man?
He was the owner of the department store.
Do you like it?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Now you must go to the party and look for that girl. So you are going to the party, right?
Yes, I worked a double shift. Then I helped with the inventory, and then the owner let me use this tuxedo.
Well, maybe you need this.
Oh.
I know Jimena likes you. The other day I noticed the way you looked at each other. You take her to the dance. I'm sure she will be very happy to see you.
What? Jimena's boyfriend told you that?
Yes, I couldn't believe it.
But I thought he was very jealous.
Yes, he was. But he also was a good person. When I met Antonio, I fell in love with him. And I didn't know what to do. I cried a lot because I didn't want to hurt my boyfriend.
Finally, he understood that Jimena and I loved each other, and he decided to end the relationship.
And then what happened?
I was at the graduation party, waiting. First, I believed the night was over for me. But then Antonio came. He looked so handsome.
And we danced all night.
After that, we dated for 2 years, and then we went to the university together in Jalapa.
And when we graduated university, we married. After that, we went to the beach and we came here to Tlacotalpan. It was a beautiful honeymoon.
And the rest is history.
Wow! What a great story! Now I can write it.
Yes. And now that the light is back, you can use the computer.
No, thanks. I want to use my notebook.
¿Qué tal? ¿Les gustó el programa de hoy? Vamos a poner en orden los eventos que Jimena y Antonio te platicaron. Primero, Jimena recordó su visita al zoológico.
Luego, Jimena y su novio de aquella época se encontraron con Antonio en el cine.
Después Antonio contó cómo era su vida cuando estudiaba y trabajaba. Después ocurrió el encuentro en la tienda departamental.
Sí, el día en que Jimena fue a comprar su vestido para el baile de graduación.
Y por último, nos contaron cómo el jefe de Antonio le prestó un smoking para que fuera a la fiesta. Y cómo el novio de Jimena le dijo a Antonio que él no se iba a interponer. Esa noche bailaron juntos en la fiesta.
Tiempo después, se casaron y se fueron de luna de miel. Así que, el orden de las fotos sería este. In 1972, Jimena went to the zoo. Then she enjoyed the movie. Later, she met Antonio at the movies. After that, Antonio had to work at the department store. That night, he fell asleep while studying. He liked to go out with his brothers and sisters. A week before the school party, Jimena bought a dress, and Antonio borrowed a tuxedo. Finally, they danced at the graduation party. They got married and went to the beach at Tlacotalpan. And they enjoyed their honeymoon.
¡Listo, Miguel! Tu tarea está terminada.
Muchas gracias. Ahora ya sé cómo organizar datos para escribir un relato al pasado. Y seguro, ustedes también lo aprendieron en la lección de hoy. Practiquen, estudien y hasta la próxima.